Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Michelle and I'm a full-time reseller on POSHMARK. You can find me over at Mish Market on Instagram and on POSHMARK. So today I'm gonna do a what's sold, but I'm only gonna do 10 items that sold over $50, and I'm gonna try to do it in less than 10 minutes. My dog Leo is right here, so he might jump on me and pop into the video for a few. He usually tries to join me as soon as I start recording because he hears me talking and it's just like, you know, needs to be near mom. So anyway, let's get into it. Can you get down, please? Excuse me. Okay, so the first sale is a Patagonia jacket, and this is a full price. It was a full price outright sale for $89. As soon as I listed it, it sold. It was $89 and my earnings were $71.20, and that's pretty much that. It was just a men's, it was a men's Patagonia. So I guess that's like the special thing about it. I found the exact style name and everything. Number 2 is a Halston's, a camel wool jacket. So it was, I call it a pea coat, but it was like longer than a pea coat. And it had a hood, so I don't really know if it's considered a pea coat, but it was like a wool overcoat. It was $115. We went back and forth a little bit on this, and my earnings were $92. That was actually really cute. I was really happy about picking that one up. It took up so much space, so that one also sold pretty quickly. But yeah, I just was like, I could maybe hold out longer for this, but it's the winter, so it's probably best to get it out. I think I showed this in one of my haul videos, and it was a vintage snowsuit or a ski suit or something like that. It was from the 80s, and the brand was Roffe, R-O-F-F-E. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, it was really cute, and I modeled it so you could see like the fit a little bit better. That one sold for $55, and I had actually multiple offers on this. I wanted to sell it for more, and then eventually I was kind of just like, I think I'll just take the $55. So my earnings were $44, and there was no shipping discount. The next sale was another offer. It was a men's pair of LL Bean duck boots, and those sold for $50. My earnings were $40, so no shipping discount. This pair of shoes actually didn't have the soles on the inside, and they also didn't have a size. So the size was approximate. I had my boyfriend try them on, and they were like too big for him, and it wasn't gonna work. He's an 8.5 usually, but he was like, they're only like a little bit too big. So I listed them as a size 9, and I also included that the size was not listed in the listing, or the size wasn't indicated on the boots. I also listed them for just a little bit less than some of the other boots were listed for, because of the fact that I didn't have the size exactly, and also that there were no insoles. This next sale I was super happy about because let me actually tell you what it is. It was a pair of Levi's, and they were like a skinny fit light wash. They were the 5'10" style. That's a men's style, but they were a size 29, and I'm pretty sure a girl bought these. They sold for $100, and my earnings were $80, and that was an offer from her. I had them listed around $120-ish. The reason that these are so special is because they have the big, I'm doing this, but that's a letter C. They had a big E on the little red tag on the back, and big E Levi's always sell for more. This was my first time finding them, so I was like over the freaking moon, like trying to like calm myself as I picked these up off the rack. I was so excited to find these, and I almost wanted to keep them for myself. However, they did not fit because, you know, these hips don't lie. So anyway, next sale is a shirt. This is a maternity brand that I also never found before. It is Hatch, and it was like a mini herringbone print. It was just a button-down shirt. It sold for $65, and then my earnings were $52. I sold these on a, like, it was like a closet clear out day, and she sent me an offer after I had listed it. I think I had it listed around 80 or something like that. And I was thinking, yeah, I probably could wait for like a little bit more, but I will always fast nickel over slow dime. Sold for $65. I dropped the price for her so that she could get the discounted shipping. And so my earnings were $52. The next sale is a Ted Baker dress. Most people know that Ted Baker does well, but I just wasn't expecting this to sell as quickly as it did because it was a size 0. Anyway, it was a Ted Baker dress, and I had the specific style name. It was the Cambry floral dress, and it had like a symmetrical kind of like, I want to say it was holographic, but I don't think that's the right word. It was just like a symmetrical floral print, and it was fitted. And it was kind of like a scuba dress, like that material. Anyway, it sold for $120 and my earnings were $96. The next sale is a Tabitha, which is from Anthropologie, the Rising Snowdrops cardigan. And so it was like a embroidered knit cardigan, and it was a tan color. It sold for $50 exactly, and I offered a shipping discount. So this was via the bundle feature. I left a comment and I said, hey, I'm sending you this offer. Let me know if you're interested. And she accepted. And so my earnings were $38.20. It was just a cute little cardigan, and comps were good on this. That's why I picked this one up. This other sale was an outright purchase, so I was also very happy about this one. It is the brand is Sophia Cashmere, and it was like a ribbed or like a waffle knit scarf. The price was $50 that I listed it as, and she just bought it outright, so my earnings were $40. And yeah, it was just like a cute little scarf, and I had never found the brand before, but I figured I'd try it out, and so far so good. The next sale is from Carbon 38, which I also have never found before. This is a definite Bolo brand if I've ever heard one. If you just look up the comps on their leggings, it's crazy. I mean, and I say crazy by like, they all sell for more between like at minimum 60 to at least 100, but there's not even that many solds because there's not that many listed. So it's this pair of leggings I received multiple offers on, and I had listed them around 80, and I went yesterday, I was telling this girl about Closet Clear Out, and she was like, oh, I'm only looking to spend about 60, but then I was like, you know what, I just listed these a couple days ago. If she wants to buy them for 60, she can have them. And my earnings were 48. So yeah, I was happy about that. But what I was saying before about Carbon 38 is that there aren't that many of this brand listed on Poshmark, but from what I can see is that they're selling very quickly. And you can tell by when you just sort through the brand's solds, you can see like when the item was last updated, and all of the solds are fairly recent, and they're all for at least $60 to $90. So that's great. That's what you want to look for when you're looking for an item that sells well, or an item that you're not sure about and you're checking comps and you're in the store and you're like, I don't know if I should get this, but yeah, they were like a unicorn. I kept calling them the unicorn leggings because they had like this like luminous rainbow print over them. Anyway, they were really cute. I think that's enough about the leggings. And that was, is that number 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to include one more in the video. So this is, I guess, 11 items. This one didn't sell over 50, but I did want to shout it out anyway because, and I'm not even sure if I included this in my last What Sold video. I don't remember. But the reason I wanted to include this was because I don't think everyone would normally pick up something of this style. It was a vintage sweater, and it had just a bunch of teddy bears printed all over it. Things with like really bold animal prints, or in like pastel, blue, pink, green. Those fall under the kawaii. Kawaii. You can tag them that way, and so you'll see that those vintage, like usually 80s sweaters that have like those pastel colors and usually have like an animal print on them, or like some, they're kind of bold and you might consider them ugly, but there's a large following for that style. This item, or this sweater, sold for $49 with a $1.80 shipping discount, and so my earnings were $37.40. I actually wanted to sell this for a little bit more, but because it's not a pastel and it was like a tan color, I think that's why it sold for a little bit less. but I have sold other sweaters from like, you know, that general style. Okay, so I just quickly pulled up 2 other sweaters that you'll see that fall under like the kawaii means cute in, I think it's Japanese, but the tag that you would be searching for isn't just kawaii, it would be fairy key. And so I'm gonna put in 2 images of the sweaters that I sold that fit that category. And anytime you find a sweater that would kind of look similar or look kind of like this, it's gonna sell for at least 50 bucks. One of them sold for 70 and the other one for 55. They both sold quickly. This is all just bonus information, and technically the one that I just sold most recently did not sell over 50. It sold for 49, but that's not the point. The point is to give you, you know, bolo info. So that's that. I hope that was helpful. That is all I have for you today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss my videos. I put out new videos every Friday. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.